Yo everyone, welcome back again to another video on Dreamscape. So we're going to continue the theme that we have had going on lately, and we're going to make this a bit of a day in the life vlog again. I'm just waiting on Master Co-Pilot jumping in. Here we go.
Aye.
So today we've got a group drive with 99 Society German Auto Club. We're going to a pretty famous place that we've actually visited on the channel before, way back in the earlier days of the channel, and it is called Glencoe. So at this time of year, usually it's like a winter wonderland. It has been a wee bit wet in Scotland the last few days, so we'll just have to see what it's like when we get there. I've been feeling awful the last few days. I've had like a cold/flu type thing, but I think I'm at the end of it now. And I decided to go on a night out on Friday night and all, which didn't help. But anyway, we're here.
It's not big and it's not clever.
Yeah, so we're here. We're going to go and get a coffee. Liam's going to try a coffee, aren't you?
So I had one through the week and I'm going to start changing my ways. So the first, if you real viewers of the channel will remember that my coffee drinking skills is not quite up to scratch, but if you remember the Euro trip, I started drinking coffee. Well, it wasn't quite coffee, it was espresso.
It's espresso, right? But I've said to Liam we should try a nice vanilla latte or something like that out of Tim Hortons and see if the sweetness helps. So we're heading to Tim Hortons right now. We've got a full tank of fuel already, ready to go. We're going to a place called Dobie's Garden Centre in Stirling where we're meeting the rest of the team. So we'll go and get our coffee now, and then we'll head up to Dobie's in Stirling. I've literally got like loads of medication, nasal sprays, everything to keep myself going today. So yeah, remember, if you're enjoying the kind of vlogging content, everything else on Dreamscape, the subscribers have been going up a lot lately, so thanks for that. So if you're enjoying it, hit like, hit subscribe, and join us today, hopefully on a nice drive into a winter wonderland that we usually get the pleasure of seeing every winter here in Scotland. See you at the coffee shop. I'll just order you.
Hey, I'll just in 2 seconds.
You want a breakfast now?
No, I do so.
You get a pound breakfast here, man, it's class.
Oh,
You buy a coffee and you get a breakfast for £1. And it's like, it beats any price at any breakfast place anywhere.
It's a cappuccino.
No, you're not getting my name. Cappuccinos are nice, but it
Flat
tastes
white.
and it's very strong. Trust me, start with a French vanilla latte today. Right?
An Americano.
Aye, that's basically an espresso.
Can I get for you?
Aye, can I get a French vanilla latte small, please?
Yep.
And I'll have a pound breakfast for that. I'll have the breakfast wrap with the sausage, please.
Yeah, you want bacon on it?
No, just sausage.
Just sausage, no egg or no hash?
Oh no, wait a minute, sorry. Aye, just give me it as it is, aye.
No problem, any sauce?
Chipotle.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll have another small French vanilla latte, please.
Yeah, are you having breakfast at?
No, that's it.
No problem, I'll see what we'll do then.
Thank you.
Why would you drink like a large coffee?
So you don't, so a large, so how it works is, right, is a small French vanilla latte's got 2 espresso shots in it, right?
That's what I'm after.
But if you get a regular,
A grande.
or a grande, but they don't do a grande size in here. Grande is Starbucks. But you can ask for a large in here and it'll have 3 espresso shots in it.
Right.
And you can also ask if you want more espresso shots. You can just say,
Got a 2 day, man.
yeah, I had one with 4 in it that day and it was not good, man. I won't tell that story on the channel.
No.
Oh,
Oh. Dangerous.
spillage in the A45.
Oh, Jesus.
It'll be too hot for
Smells
a-
like burnt toast.
It'll be too hot for a wee while. So, should I mentioned actually, because I'm not feeling well, my head's all over the place, so my intro probably wasn't amazing, right? But we're in the A45, by the way, just in case you didn't already notice that. The Mini's getting left at the house permanently now because it's it's full bonker spec now. There's a couple of videos coming up in the next week or two, and you will see what we mean about that. We've actually had a new car join the channel, but we've not showed it yet.
It's not really.
It's not exciting, right?
No.
But it's going to serve a purpose, isn't it?
Aye. I
It's,
think we did talk about it.
well, no, I've not posted any videos of it yet.
We did speak about it, but...
Yeah, so we've got a tow car for towing the Mini on the trailer. We don't have a trailer yet, but we've got a tow car.
So if MD's got or knows of a trailer and wants to help us out, then...
Yeah, so we need a twin axle car trailer braked that's suitable for holding like a small track car. So
But if,
a Mini.
not essential, but if it does have a tyre rack on it,
That would be good, aye.
all better. But if it doesn't, it's not the one.
Yeah, we're not asking for it for free, by the way. Like,
No,
we've got money to pay for it, but we just can't find
right one.
find a good one. Aye, we keep going and seeing trailers, and they're absolutely janky, falling apart. Right, sat nav.
You need to plug it.
Toby's. Right, we're just gonna do sat nav stuff, and then we'll check back in once Liam's coffee's just cooled down enough for him to try. Right, we're just sitting at the Dobies in Stirling. It's too wet to get outside and film. Unfortunately, it's raining. As I said before, it's been pretty bad in Scotland lately. But I'll just give a quick run through the cars that we've got. So we've got the usual 99 Society, Golfs, Golf R's, Golf GTIs, Seat Leons. We've got Barry Ovens in the blue RS6 that everybody should remember from the dyno days. Pretty sick car that. And we're just waiting on one more person, and then we're going to get moving. Quite a long run up to this place, but really, really good. So looking forward to it. I'm just going to shout Liam back in because his coffee's cool enough to try. Does anybody else like French vanilla latte? Tim Hortons is definitely the GOAT, man. Definitely the GOAT. I've got my specs on today because I've had such a sore head the last few days with this cold that I've got. And when I don't wear my glasses, it makes my sore heads worse. So, aye, I've got my glasses on today, so that's why we've got a different look today. Everybody's running to the briefs. The last guy, there he's there, just came flying in.
You might it's bogging me.
You going to try your coffee or what? What do you want me to do? How dirty?
Wipe my feet.
It'll be fine. I'll hoover it.
Oh.
Right, get a wee bit of that coffee, didn't you, son? Everybody's waiting. It's quite sweet, nice, eh? Aye. So.
That's alright, aye. No, I could drink that.
Yeah, well, I hope so. You just paid a £5 for it.
I've not paid it yet, you bought it.
Oh, aye, I bought it. Right, let's get ready to rock here. I'm going to put the GoPro. In fact, I'm going to give the GoPro to Liam because I've got a cameraman for the day. Barry's RS6, man, are beautiful. I love it. Dum 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 dum. Here we go. We out. Right. There's quite a lot of boring driving involved in this next bit, right? Because we're just leaving the meet-up point and then heading to... Well, actually, this is a different route to what I'm used to. So we normally go on the motorbikes, we normally go to Glencoe, but we don't normally go this way. So I'm actually intrigued to see how we get on here. So we'll check back in once there's some exciting stuff happening, because it's not this right now. Back, quick check-in. You enjoyed your coffee?
It was nice, aye.
Quite sweet.
Waiting in the caffeine kick.
Waiting in the caffeine kick. Normally sends you straight to the toilet, man. Right, so we're in a wee place called Calendar. It's very dark and moody here just now, but we'll get a wee clip, right? It's quite a quaint little village. This is where we park in the bikes all the time. Wee Tesco Express, can I whack it? So Calendar is a place that quite a lot of people visit on motorbikes, cars, car day outs. There's quite a lot of car meets down it. There's a wee, it's like a wee loch in it, a wee loch.
Yeah, it's a wee car park.
With a car park next to it. Quite a lot of people often go there. It's really nice. This is just part of the route of where we're going today, so just showing you what it's like. But aye, very nice little Scottish village. Loads of B&Bs and things like that. Quite a nice place to come for a wee holiday if you're not from here. Not really our type of thing to be doing.
No, definitely not.
And as a matter of fact, this is the type of village that me and Liam would find ourselves banned from fairly quickly. You know what I'm talking about. Some big properties here, nice. And then it's just another back road, a B road to get us to the next destination. So again, not much doing here, just cruising to get to the nice bit. And we'll keep these up to date. We're just making sure that we've got a place to get 99 unleaded, so we were just talking to Barry in the RS6 before. There's a petrol station outside Oban, which we've been to on the channel before on the motorbikes, which does ultimate unleaded, so that will be one of our stops for fuel. But yeah, just a nice wee drive. A wee cashmere place, aye. You can start to see it becoming quite Scottish Highlands type roads, loads of views of the mountains and things like that. There is a road just on the left here which takes you to Aberfoyle. We've been to Aberfoyle on the channel on the bikes as well, so a familiar location. If you've been watching the channel over the bike and car content, you'll recognise it. Oh, big Arctic lorry, oh, breathe in. So yeah, we'll just cruise along just now and shape back in a wee bit. Right, so we're doing just a wee bit of driving here. We came up in conversation there, right, about being out on a Sunday drive. Let's get some opinions about what the best car is for this type of day out, right? Obviously we are cutting about in an A45 S, which is nice, but Liam made a suggestion there. So what was your suggestion, best car for this?
A G-Wagon. I know it's not very nimble, right, but if you're out and you're no like rallying about, but you're just like, for looking at it, you're towering above everybody else, obviously it's up dead high, and it'll be dead comfy if you're out for like a long day driving. I know it's not a driver's car by any means, because it's like a big boat, but just you'd be bigger than everybody else, wouldn't you? Just be, you could see a lot more and it'd be all nice and comfy and that, and just get quite a lot of road presence. Aye,
so a G-Wagon, I like G-Wagons, right? I think they're a bit like, they're a bit posery now because every influencer's got one, right? But I was on Instagram last night having a scroll through, and I came across a guy in America and he's got a Mercedes-AMG GTR for his summer car, but he lives somewhere where there's quite a bit of snow in the winter, and he's got a GLC 63 AMG, and it is beautiful. So I personally, if I was going to stay like in Mercedes kind of land, I would the GLC 63. But drop us a comment, let us know what you think is the best kind of like winter drive out car. So almost like we're doing a bit of grand touring, aren't we? Because we're going to be out for like 5 hours.
So you need something that's comfy, it's still nimble enough, but also if you come into a bit of treacherous weather that you can get over it essentially.
But something that's obviously got an engine in it that's got a bit of presence. Like, we're not talking about diesels or anything here, we're talking about like, you know,
growling
petrol head cars, right? So drop us a comment, interesting chat for Sunday drive where we're getting from destination to destination. So let us know what's your pick for a winter Sunday drive out car. Another good thing about this car, right, when you're out and about, is the kind of customisable nature of the electronic system. So me and Liam obviously spent 10-11 days in Europe in this car, and we learned a lot about different road styles, different settings in the car. Sometimes when you want like full engine power, you can have everything. Sometimes you're on a road that demands a softer throttle response but harder suspension. So right now is the perfect example of that. So we're on B roads, but we're in a big group of cars, so we're not wanting to be like, you know, engine revving right up and all that. So we've just got the electronic dampers set to Sport Plus, but everything else is in comfort mode. So in terms of being able to drive, cruise, all we're interested in right now is we're on a B road, so we want the dampers to be a bit harder. You can just do Sport or Sport Plus dampers. I've got it set to Sport Plus. So the drivability and like the customization available in this car is perfect for these types of drives. When I get onto some of the more open roads, we'll be putting that in race mode and having a go, but being able to just choose one option out of like 10 that are available is pretty good. And I would imagine it's the same on like the Mercedes Jeeps and things like that, where the kind of customisable driver modes exists, which is really good. So if you own a different type of car, a BMW, an Audi, whatever, drop us a comment, let us know what kind of customisable options are available in them. I know that this car has got quite a lot, but do some people think that takes away from the driving experience? I don't know, you let us know. The sun's starting to get a wee bit higher up now, so we're pretty much getting up into the mountains, but because the wipers are on, it's not going to make this view the best, but we'll show you out of the front window and the side. Just get a couple of wee scenic shots, mate, just out the side and the front. The best thing about the scenic shots at RS6. We'll do a couple of poppy bangs. Hey! I don't really like going too close to people because I've been looking after the front end of this car for quite a while. The thing about protecting your car, right, so you've got two options. PPF or don't drive like up people's arses, because PPF, especially satin PPF on a car like this, it's going to cost me £2.5 grand to get done, right? Already on the top of a price of a £47,000 car, so not everybody can afford to just get their car picked up and send it straight to a PPF place. So it's all about what's in your budget, but the cheaper option is just stay back for people, especially in the motorway. I've had cars in the past. Liam's got quite a bad habit of driving up people's arses on the motorway, and his S3 was looking a bit worse for wear on the front when he got rid of it. So there's two options. If you can afford it, PPF. If you can't, just don't drive up people's asses. I've been really religious with this car, and the reason for that obviously is I go on about it all the time, but you can't just fix a bit of Magno paint. It's just not possible and it's too expensive. So the front end of this car, few age related marks, as it has travelled some miles, but yeah, nothing compared to when I used to be a bit stupid. So just look after your cars. Bum bum bum. Right, we're in a wee place called Glencoe. I'll probably get pulled up for the way I pronounced that.
That didn't sound right.
I don't know how you say it. Anyway, Glencoe, right, we'll call it, right. Wee small place as well, just cruising through the streets. So we're heading towards another meeting point for some other cars that didn't make it to the early one, right. And this is another really familiar place on the channel, the Green Welly, which is always a bike stop for us. I've only ever been to it like twice in my car.
Doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right, so we're turning right now, heading round around to it. So we would normally come down that road on the left there in the bikes. So what they've done here is they've put average speed cameras the whole way along all these roads, because I'll just be frank, I've said this in the bike videos before quite a lot. There's a lot of deaths on this road every year. It's a dangerous road and they've been trying to make it safer, and average speed cameras the whole way along is their way of making it safer. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see the data that comes out of the back of it about accidents and stuff, because that is a pretty dangerous road. I would say on the bikes, we know the road that well, you keep yourself right. There's a lot of idiots, especially people that travel from far away and don't understand the road and come onto it. That's all I'm going to say about that. So just cruising now. The Green Welly's about 15 minutes that direction, I'd say. So we'll check back in when we get to the Green Welly. How are you getting on? Enjoying your day?
Yes, mate, I'm a shot at driving, but
so it's quite a slow one, but a wee slow Sunday's alright. And I know people enjoy vlogging content where we're just kind of like, well, this is what we're up to. What I was saying to Liam a lot of people comment saying like, oh, I joined this channel because I wanted to see like mad A45 content like every week, and I'm like, it's just not sustainable. Like I'll be honest, the last A45 S tuning video that we put up cost me £2 grand. Like, I can't be doing that every week. None of this stuff's cheap. We've spent thousands of pounds on this track car build that we've got going on, and we're nowhere near finished yet. So yeah, please bear with us, and if you're enjoying this type of content and this is what you're here for, like and subscribe. It helps us understand.
We can spend £2 grand a video.
Yeah, and the more subscribers that we get, the more we can justify spending money on videos. So aye, subscribing's quite important to us. So if you don't mind, if you're enjoying it, like and subscribe. It really does help, and we can get analytics as well. The more people that watch, the more we can get analytics on the type of content that people are enjoying, so we can channel the content to be a bit more specific to what people are enjoying. So yeah, it helps, and if you can drop us a comment as well, that also helps. So what we'll do is we'll check back in when we get to the Green Welly. We're going to put double cameras on once we get there, so we'll have one facing in the way and one facing out the way, so that we can get the best viewer experience of the road, because the roads really do get quite exciting from this point on. And also I've got the drone in the back. I didn't mention it at the start because I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to fly it today because of the wind and the wet, but we'll give it a bash. We'll hopefully get the drone up at some point and get some clips of the scenery, because it is pretty breathtaking up here. So yeah, next stop, Green Welly. So here we are. That is normally filled to the brim with bikers, not at this time of year. So the famous Green Welly stop.
She's out and get 99 here.
You don't get 99 run fuel here, no. So there's bits of this that I can't go to. The Green Welly. So as I said, normally a popular destination for us with the bikes, but not today. There is a bit of this car park that I can't go near because of the front splitter, so I'm gonna have to be careful here. So it's absolutely miserable here, like beyond belief miserable, isn't it? But we're up anyway. There's a mad American rig over there, man. Big truck. Right, we Red Bull stop. This is us just at Green Welly, so past average speed cameras now, and we're going to head for Glencoe and Oban. I'm going to be honest, I'm looking over in the distance and the rain is actual sideways. So I don't think we're going to get too many scenic shots today.
Defo's no drone footage.
Defo's no drone today, I don't think. But anyway, let's carry on. Oh, there's a nice trailer. Let's carry on regardless. We'll get as far as we can, and we'll try and make this video good for everybody. But if you want a day in the life of what it's like to be in a car club in the winter, well, this is it basically in Scotland. So see anybody that's a fan of DDE and you're watching their videos and it's constantly summer in Los Angeles, well, we obviously don't have that that privilege. So wee bit of sideways rain, which is good, mate. And there's your Red Bull, son.
Cheers. Last thing I need.
Hey, we're just waiting on everybody leaving. There's a bit of this car park at the Green Welly that I can't go anywhere near because there's like this massive dip in the it's like gravel, and I remember once being behind somebody in this car park and they hit it so hard their front bumper basically smashed up on their car, and I was like, I can't go anywhere near that, so we're parked away over the other side, and we're just waiting for everybody to get ready to go. Not that I'm being unsociable or anything, but I can't afford a new bumper on an A45 S. So yeah, so we're just waiting on everybody going. Hopefully the weather's going to improve, man, but not looking likely. Whoa. See, if you were to open 10 cans, different types of cans in a dark room, I would be able to tell you what one was a Red Bull. I would. Like, you know how they say that, like if you put us all in a pitch black room and do something, I'd be able to tell you what was a Red Bull. Oh, angel's piss. Liam's messing about with all the settings in the car. What are you up to?
Pushing buttons.
There's that many things to do in this car. So we're trying to remember how to activate. Oh, drift mode, there we go. Oh, drift mode currently unavailable.
Why?
It'll be because we're sitting.
Because we're not driving?
Well, no, it's because we're sitting in an area where there's loads of sensors, remember? Aye. So race mode, drift mode currently unavailable. This car's got so many sensors on it, it won't even let you activate launch control if there's like something too close in front of you. So like, if there's a car in front of you or you're too close to like a wall or something, it won't let you activate launch control. Which makes sense, I guess. I wonder how many people have launched their cars right through a wall. There's a guy in a, is that an E-Class? Aye, an E220.
D. Just
went over that bad bump that I was talking about and his bumper was that close, never mind this, man. Right, people are moving, are we going? What are we waiting on, man? Oh no, I think they're going to park really close to each other. See, I'm not a massive car group person because
too much.
There's quite a lot of faffing about. I just like getting out and going for it. Oh, call out. Liam just tried to make an argument there that a Discovery and a Defender are the same thing.
It is.
So he was explaining to me that Lenny, the guy from Urban Automotive, Lenny, has bought a...
Oh boy, he's had it for a while.
Or he's got a
so it's the
Discovery, a 3-door Discovery, and I'm like, there's no such thing. Liam's trying to fight with me that there is.
It's just been picky as usual.
Well, it's just, it's a different thing.
Oh my god. It's tomato.
So, aye.
Oh, he nearly did his bumper off.
Mate, I'll tell you now, I'm going out and nowhere near that, man. Go. I need to do a... Aye, are we going to make it?
Aye, bro, just
plenty of room. Keep it up. Oh, I don't like coming into places like this, man.
Bro, what is going on here?
Well, they're relaying the whole car park by the looks of it and doing
I
it
think they'll be making that more concrete for the bikes.
I think they're doing drainage by the looks of it, mate, because they've got holes in the floor. Right, we're behind an EcoTune Golf R here. Big up EcoTune.
Well, it's got an EcoTune sticker.
Well, it's got an EcoTune sticker on it.
So you're going to make assumptions.
I'm assuming that it's tuned by EcoTune, aye. Right, we're turning out onto the main road here.
Oh, I like his wheels.
So yeah.
All clear this side.
Okay. Aye, we've not had the best day today in terms of weather. We're off.
You get it in drift mode now?
Get it in drift mode now, aye. That's the way. So this forks off 2 ways here. Fort William and Oban. But no matter what way you go, you can like get back to the other way. So we always do this big loop on our bikes and it's like the best day out ever, honestly. See up here, these are the best riding roads in Scotland, honestly. Frightening. If you haven't seen them, go back in the channel because there's like 2 full videos I think up here. Some of the best stuff ever. We're passing the area where Skyfall was filmed.
Skyfall!
Down here, this is another brilliant location for us in the bikes. We're always flying here, so those clips before, camera facing out the way, just trying to get as much of the scenery as we can. We just had an absolutely massive stone chip somehow hit the side window. Don't know how that happened anyways, but aye, the scenery is hidden today because of how low the clouds are. It's rotten. For anybody that's been around from early days of the channel, potholes. If you jump back to the Polo GTI that I had on the channel, that car was focused about these roads here. So that's a wee bit of a blast from the past. So jump back and see that one. But we've got high winds, we've got rain, low clouds hiding all the mountains, so not much in way of scenery today. And I'm still dying, but we're here for it. Oh, M2. So nice. So fat, isn't it? So fat. PHAT.
Driver's car.
Aye, nice man. Nice. So there's no point in us putting the camera on the front right now because when I mean this, when I say this, you can't even see the mountains, and that's the special thing about being here. Yeah, turn it around for a sec, look.
Literally,
you can't see anything, man.
So foggy. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Quite a bit of lady driving going on here. But it's really wet, man. Like, and the road, there's quite a lot of pooled water on the road. And it's that windy that I can see the spray coming off the cars and going that way. And this car's got a really wide front track on it, and when I was overtaking a minute ago, I felt the car getting pulled off to the side of the road. And there's puddles everywhere. It's obviously not ideal conditions for fast driving. There was people sitting there.
A pink suitcase.
Are they hitchhiking?
Well, maybe they were checking it out. I think there's a hotel up there. Aye, there is.
That's the ski.
Why would you not stay up there?
That's
for a taxi,
the ski resort. A taxi? Wait for a taxi? Here?
Obviously phone an Uber or something. This is where the stag is.
Well, this area is usually where the stags are, eh? Oh, what's happened here? Are we turning in here?
Oh, they must be getting in there,
Just locking it out. Oh, exclusive to residents today. Oh well. We've ended up with a Ford Mustang Mach-E or something in the gang. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is.
Everybody always talks about this in Scotland, right? The Skyfall road is pretty famous.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Honestly, we were just talking there, and we're used to being up here on the bikes. We don't come up here very often in the car. This road on a bike feels so wide, but in the car it feels so thin.
Very small.
Don't know if the mic will be picking that up. It should be, but there's a
GTI.
it's a TCR, isn't it?
I know. I just think the
GTIs
sound like the flexes blowing in the exhaust. So.
It's that classic 2 litre TSI DSG fart. Oh my god, the weather is horrendous. Right, we've just stopped. We've just stopped it a bit, and the weather's just so bad. Definitely not getting out of the car, man. Definitely not getting out of the car. Dave, the guy that owns the clubs over there, look at this. Wait a minute. He's over there with a waterproof suit on. Oh. We couldn't have picked a worse day if we tried, by the way. This is horrific. Look how windy it is, look, his t-shirt's getting blown off. Did he hit his splitter or something? I think one of the boys has smashed a splitter. Honestly, the conditions today are the worst I've ever seen in my life. What a day for a drive, man. Jimmy Savile's house, many times have we passed this in the channel. A whole load, eh? I hope you can hear that Golf, man. That thing is nuts. It's a TCR, it's a GTI. Definitely get like a straight pipe on it because it's bonkers, man. Right, Liam, get that camera turned round so until we get Jimmy Savile's car. Oh, big pothole!
Oh, that was horrible.
It actually wasn't like the worst though. Like, but
Oh, I felt that.
normally this is the bit that I would be saying check out the beautiful scenery, but not today.
Not today. Terrible cars, isn't it?
Oh.
The bike's good because you can
You've got plenty of
move
room
about the
over there.
lane.
The surface water is so bad, by the way. This is like accident waiting to happen.
The leaf collector is now a puddle collector.
Not for the faint of heart up here, man. I'm gutted that the weather's like this because we've passed all the locations that I wanted to try and show you the scenery, but yeah, not today. Not today, Junior. So we're just cruising. We're going to a place called Oban now, which again is a big one for us in the bikes. That's some of the videos on the channel that have done the best out of all of them have been the Oban trip on the bikes. Same as TikTok as well, everybody seems to love that. So we'll get some food in Oban. But aye, unfortunately this is not going to be the best video on Dreamscape just due to the weather, but it's important that we document when the days aren't so good as well as when they're amazing. So this bit splits and you can go Ballachulish or you can go Fort William, Oban, different places. Again, all of these roads in summer, every one that you take you're not going to be disappointed with the scenery, but aye, we're not giving you that today.
Get our two ugly mugs for
Aye,
this day,
you've paid me and Liam talking for the whole day. But we didn't want to come this far and not make it to Oban, because it is a decent wee day out. Maybe when we get to Oban the weather will be slightly better. We'll see. But we'll turn the camera around anyway and you can see what the roads are like at least. So we were just talking there, right? See, when you come out into the kind of sticks, the middle of nowhere, and there's houses, right? And they're right on the road. How high do you think the chances are of somebody writing their car off into your front window? It's got to be high, man.
We're sitting watching the TV, mate.
And they're always on a bad bend as well, these hussies, with the living room like right at the bend.
Right.
I mean, we've all seen the videos of TikTok and things like that, people their cars getting written off into houses and stuff like that, but in towns, like, but it's got to be bad at places like this, man. It's got to be. I'm not saying it's like 100% chances it's going to happen, but there's got to be like some statistic that says if you buy a house on a road and a B road, then that might happen one day. Are improving slightly. Liam's freezing because I've got the heating down, freezing cold. There's quite a bit of overtaking going on here, but I just don't like driving in the rain, man. Actually, do you know what I think the problem is? I'm that worried about this car getting damaged in any way that I just drive like super sensible unless I'm at Crail or whatever. But this is this bit of road, Liam, where on the bike you're like literally like leaned away over and you're just weaving through. Some of these roads here, like we're so used to in the bike, and you can like cross over the line and weave over and you're like leaned right over. They're so good, these roads, man. And there's you can't see it in the camera, but there's a car parking bit along here where loads of cars park, and we always absolutely pin it past and everybody's always raging. So we've got two brand new Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's in the front. Same thing happened again with this car. So when I first got this car, the tyres were new on it. I'd done about 7,000 or 8,000 miles on those tyres, and then something didn't quite feel right with the car. And I checked the outside of the tyres had 4mm on them, and then we found that the inside of the tyre was away around the wire basically. And I was like, is something wrong with the alignment or something? So I got two new tyres in the front, went to a place called Pro Grip, got them to do an alignment on the car, and he said that the alignment was a bit off, but these cars come out of the factory with like a really aggressive fast road setup, so your tyres are basically going to wear half as, you know, wearing half the time. And the same thing just happened again there. We still had about 3.5mm on the outside of the front tyres, and the inside was not quite through the wire yet, but it was starting to break away. So two brand new Pilot Sport 4S's in the front, but the back tyres last double the time. It's obviously to do with the wide track in the front, but nightmare, man, especially at £240 per tyre.
Not cheap.
But you don't buy these cars and think that it's going to be cheap, do you?
Happen,
is that what we are?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, there's a car we forgot about earlier. An F-Pace SVR. Whoa, jeez. Damn, son. Pop. I love this car now with the setup with the Miltech and that, because it just pop bangs away in the back here, man. Like, I'm not really even accelerating that much and it's doing it, which is getting me really excited for downpipe fitting, because that is going to be lively. There's another funny thing about Scottish. This might happen in England as well, but we're obviously not from England, right? But in these wee villages and areas, there's a police station, right, in all of them, but it's someone's house. It's just like a house in the middle of the town. It's a police station, and the police car just parks in the driveway. It's obviously, we're about to pass one right here. Look, there's one right here. So that's the police station, but it's just someone's house. So they obviously just one police officer in the whole town. and they just have the police station in their own house. I wonder if they get like an allowance or something for that. Somebody in the comments, usually people know these types of weird things. Somebody comment and let us know, do they get like an allowance, or do they get their house paid for or something? Like, how does that work? Because you can't just be doing your job in your house and not getting any sort of payment for it. So I'd be interested to know how that works. We were just talking there about how in the summer the water looks so nice and inviting, right? But in the winter like this, the water just looks treacherous. Sometimes in the bikes we'll be that hot in the summer that we'll be like, do you want to stop? We'll go for a quick swim. I would not be saying that in this weather, man. Terrible.
No, you get swept out.
I mean, I know it's wide angle lens, but look how dodgy the water looks. Just looks like you'd be gone in a second. Right, we're not too far away from Oban now. Weather's improved slightly, but still not great. But here's the Oyster Inn here just next to me. So this is Connell. This is a pretty famous seafood restaurant. There's a car park there that we normally stop at in the bikes just for 10-15 minutes to get a wee break. But this is quite a nice wee seaside town here. Probably about 10 minutes away from Oban maybe. It's quite decent here. Plenty of B&Bs and whatnot, same as lots of other places up here. I always find it dead funny that people have got boats and they just leave them in the beach, and then the water goes out and they just lie there on the beach sideways. Then the water comes in and they just go through this process every day. It just lies on the beach. I'd be lying in bed at night worried about the boat.
I can't do it. I'm excited about it.
Right, not too long to go now and we'll be in Oban. Try and get something to eat. Starving, man. Right, we're in Oban now. Going down the hill. So, oh my god, look how choppy the water is, bro.
Yeah, look how high it is. Look,
it's so high up, man. We can't get down that way, can't we, no?
Nah, you need to go back up.
Oh shit. Uh-oh, made an arse of it.
Hey,
get it right up, please. Oh, we went the wrong way. Oh, look, there we done now. We just caused absolute chaos there, by the way. Right, we're just heading through the wee streets here, man. See, we never come in that way, that's why I was confused. We always go out that way. The police. What's going on here? Blues and twos, man, blues and twos. I will need to drive right down and into the front.
I think this is the front.
I should be wanting to park over the front, but oh, look how bad the water is, man.
Must be a car park there and there.
That's where we park the bikes. Bum, bum, bum. We can park in there. Right, we're trying to find somewhere suitable to park here. Oh, don't know. So we are like trying to go to the same places we would go on the bikes, but we forget that you can park a bike anywhere.
Like you park 6 bikes.
You can park 6 bikes in the space of 1 car. But we'll give it a go. This is the worst.
This isn't a roundabout.
This is not a roundabout, it's like a give way. Oh, this is the worst. Are we going to manage all these cars here?
I don't know. See you going there and doing that way,
That's a roundabout though, isn't it?
My feet are squelching after doing the pictures.
How do we get in? Round the front? Famous place this. The water looks so bad, doesn't it? Look how choppy it is.
It's not a day for the swimming.
It's a day for the ducks, isn't it? Let's see if we can get ourselves a scran here, man. Oof. We're here, everybody sat down. The gaffer that didn't book us anywhere, so we turned up with no reservation.
No, move round. You sit that one.
There we go, we're all good. We just descended on here with hundreds of people and the woman was all stressed. How many people? How many people? Loads. Just eating, that was nice in that wee place there. Got some bruschetta and some chicken tenders, that was decent, man. Back in the car now. Just getting ready to do a pretty wet and horrible drive back to Glasgow by the looks of it. So I'm not sure how much we'll get filming, but we'll keep rolling as usual. Probably 40 minutes into the journey home at the minute, but it's literally no even, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's nearly pitch black already. So I've put this wee light on.
Wee bit of ambient lighting.
But I think we've probably put you through enough watching the bad weather on the way here, never mind doing it to you on the way home. So aye, we're just going to cruise home, take it easy, nothing too much exciting going on. Weather's just as bad now as it was when we started, so aye, so apologies for it being a bit of a slow one today, but I'm not going to not post it because it's a day in the life at the end of the day. Not every day is amazing. It's important to show that sometimes
Life's boring.
Well, aye, I mean, we're still out, we're still driving, we're still in this nice car, we're still together, still having a laugh, so we'll post the video anyway. Oh, these Christmas decorations, look. I'm sure.
Yeah, that
Oh, that's
well
that the big church, aye. I'm sure someone will get some enjoyment out of the video no matter what, anyway. We need to keep posting consistently because that's how the algorithm knows that you're serious about this YouTube stuff. So, whoa. If anything exciting happens, we'll check back in, but doubtful. And then we'll get back to Glasgow safely and we'll end the video there. But remember, if you've got this far and you've stayed to watch all the bad weather with us, like and subscribe. Hello everyone, so sorry that I had to end that video like that. Honestly, you'll see from the video, I've never experienced weather so bad in my whole life, and we decided to go out on a group drive that day. We had it planned for such a long time. It was such a shame. But what I don't want to do on this channel is start not posting videos as they happen, because one, I need to make sure there's videos going out, and two, I think it's fake if you don't. I want you just to see that, you know, we made all that effort today, but in the end up, it just didn't work out. So I hope someone found some value in the earlier parts of the video. Obviously it was not our most exciting video on Dreamscape. We've got a lot to come in 2025, but yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I posted it anyway. We attempted to have a good group drive with 99 Society German Auto Club, which is always brilliant, but it just wasn't on our side today, the weather. So I'm back now in the house, nice and warm. The car is filthy and it's sitting out in the driveway needing washed. So we managed to get a decent bit of videoing done. So as I said, I hope someone finds that valuable. So I'm just posting it anyway. Who cares? We've got to keep the content going and hopefully someone will find something good in it. So if you stayed this long through that video, I applaud you and thank you for being a loyal subscriber. Thank you for watching everything on Dreamscape. Remember, if you're enjoying the content and you want to see what we're doing in 2025, hit that like, hit that subscribe and join us for the foreseeable future. Thank you again and I'll see you in the next video.